Last time on Wright, Ace Attorney. What do you think of this? Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy wasn't the top student in improv class. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Such a weirdo. I mean, I know I control you. What do you want him to say? And now... Hello! It is I, your Valentine's, Mr. Nugget, back with Wright, part 7? I didn't check. My bad. Last time, we completed the first investigation, I assume, because we didn't really find out anything besides someone's dead. I actually, like that this time we don't see who the killer is, like the last two trials, or cases. It adds a layer of mystery that I am enjoying. But I don't really know what we're going to find out during this trial, so let's get right into it. I imagine we're going to come across some crazy information that will need another investigation. Or maybe it'll just be all revealed here. I don't know. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, it's Edgeworth again. We're on opposite sides. Oh, I think it's just the angle. Oh, I'm back. I took my meds this time. 10 grams of ibuprofen. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Also, didn't it say that he's never lost a trial before? So, technically, the last trial you lost, that was your first. Damn, you suck. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Get ready to get whipped again. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammers in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Please don't bring the old woman here. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Please no. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Don't do it. Oh, thank God. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. And we'll go. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the good map here. Understand this case is photographed now to Studio C. This here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. Oh God. Security lady that worked at the studio here at 1 p.m. on that day. That was the voice. I'll try to remember. Past the security gate, there's the gate, see? Past there. Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. With no blood. No Pepto-Bismol. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, production assistant. I wonder who it could be. All the production staff were in the employee area till noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jumping ahead to later that day, 5 p.m., the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Damn, they didn't rehearse on a dead corpse. It's the best rehearsal you can get. It's so real. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest with the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No? Why would I want to listen to it again? Oh no, I pushed the... I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time? I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine, once more for the mentally... Hey, Hey now. Yeah, live it up while you can, Gumshoe. Okay. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Yes. I think you can probably remember that. I wonder if he would have said something different if I said say it again. Damn, I should have tried. So the murder weapon was a spear, goddamn. How medieval. Just like when I was a child. The samurai spear, the spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Who removed it? Your Honor, this case is quite simple if we ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? She didn't see shit. She saw a person in a costume. She's like, must be Will. Let's call the security officer to the stand. No, please, Edgeworth, you don't want to do that. Oh, God. Will a witness declare her name? Oh, huh? Jesus, my Lord in heaven. Please not on Valentine's Day. I don't want this face. My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm a bit flustered. Let me come over. Your name, please. Don't ever look at me like that again. Oh dear, no need to just be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Why don't you come over here and give Grandpa a big smooch? Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witnesses say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dear. Wendy Oldbag. That's a good name. So just call me Grandma. One even knows the old bag, but I just all the other children would make fun of me just because I believe it. But there was a boy, Captain Jessica, being called Old Bag, and just cry. Shut the fuck! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. You called her. This is on you. Objection sustained. Goddamn woman, shut up! The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to a good part area. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. No, the witness was stationed at the main camp near the murder, correct? Yeah, she was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone had to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. Yeah, why aren't you after the judge? Oh my God, I'd rather kill myself. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. And I hope it's you. But I know it's not good. What is his account? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer, the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errors to run that morning, like killing. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. You don't know if it was a man. It was Bowers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Yeah, no doubt. You saw the defendant then? Guilty. What a short trial. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Oh, I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright, what do I have? Okay, well, it's this, right? You didn't see oh, well, let me just do some pressing, just in case. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go, could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked here. You needed a embroidered car key to get in. Right, the car key that I have. I still have that? I thought we borrowed that. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. Oops. I got confused. I got lost. I didn't take my meds. A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer was to do 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. Listen, he's a hero. He can do whatever he wants. And there was a run-through in the morning. Why did you want to get there after noon? Errands? What errands?
Like murder?
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know, lady stuff. I'm on my period.
You stopped having your period like 60 years ago. Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer Powers, observing, you know. And I was recreating that one painting.
Observing? We're just supposed to be at the guard station?
Whoever's neighbor, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Do you have a boss?
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. All my 158 years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit me and take up guard duty. You're a lawyer now. Not a bad idea. Alright. You see the victim then?
Did I see poor Hammer? No. He already got his dude before I got back to the guard station.
Oh, what happened next? Alright, even though it's supposed to tell me, alright. Hold on. It was Powers, the man right there. He was going to the studio. Okay. You did not see shit. Objection! Slam. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You old shit. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Wait, why am I even assuming it's a man? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Let me put on my glasses. Oh, wait, I'm blind. Someone describe the photo out loud. Do we have the photo in braille? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of New Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, did your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see has powers, right?
No, they can't. Oh, Edgeworth. I feel for you this time. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. How did Edgeworth not have this photo? Oh, I guess we stole this one too. Thank God for this court system. Duh! You make scary faces. Stop making faces.
I know that wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. You can call her Fart, I don't know. However, you do not have proof that the person's photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Oh my God, even I'm being a detective now.
Knows the old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I know that everyone be so nosy? You'd be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me that this ain't any good evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. We sound almost alike, but I have 50 extra years of crack.
Edgeworth, you brought this on yourself. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I mean, this old lady deserves it, but we're really just shitting on this old lady. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was powered. Happy.
His left leg? Was it his left leg that he fell on in that other photo?
So he had a sprain in his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I'll kill her. That's what I was trying to do all last episode, and you kept stopping me. Alright, I didn't see what I... Hold on, okay. I don't see immediately what I might want to do here. Hey, I haven't even said anything yet, you little fuck.
I'll let you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind the backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Head up and up. Youth today always whining about each other. Make it all better.
Shut up, Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Oh my god, we're becoming friends because of this old woman. That morning during the run-through of the action scene... Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There were Powers. He's a steel samurai. In case you didn't know. And poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. He was already dead. And me.
And what exactly was you doing?
Observing. Just observing. I'm becoming more demon-like as the trial goes on.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was all moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through. And... I feel like we haven't been introduced to everybody. I don't know, I feel like saying it's the assistant right off the bat is too obvious. South Power's trip and fall. Trip and fall. What does that mean? Define in Mongolian. Okay, he did fall on his left leg.
Yes, I didn't think he's supposed to be the steel samurai or laugh, so Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
How did you do that?
You helped make it better? What does that mean? Do I want to know?
I guessed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, Joe.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, Mrs. Oldbag, I sprained my third leg. Would you please give it a kiss where it hurts? Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops with it. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
You may continue your testimony. You broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Wait, didn't he break the spear? He broke a prop.
Sure did, his own samurai spear.
Yeah, what? I feel like I should have noticed that right away. A samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Oh, okay. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? What? He just... Oh.
Not so that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Oh my god, I'm not siding with Edgeworth immediately. What universe is this?
Which is, how dare you?
Where is the steel samurai costume now?
That's an excellent question, Judge. I'm glad you're participating. Good point. Actually, well, we couldn't find it, so we gave up. We're looking, though.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? It couldn't possibly be anyone else. And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
God damn it, Judge. I just had hope for you. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. No one in this power can see Mr. Will Powers.
A dumb point. I agree. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. But I want to go home, so let's just say he's guilty. We have to consider the possibility also.
And allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? She has more.
No need to ask twice.
Witness's account continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
What? That doesn't mean anything. You're just saying that the Steel Samurai is the only one who went there. It's still not Will Powers.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. How do you know that? Who told you?
Didn't I just explain? I killed him at 2:30 p.m. I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was the Steel Samurai, you silly dingus. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. No one's suspicious looking past by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. What about an animal, a squirrel? No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then.
I guess these four people are the only people who exist at the studio.
And I locked the main gate, so no one can get in.
Yeah, no one. Literally, how could you possibly get over this?
Not to mention,
If they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? The witness has answered the question, you fool. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
that's right, Sonny. Let him have it, edgy boy. I can't wait to get into you later.
Edgy boy? No, for the love of God, don't put that image in my head. Old Windbag here has balls. Oh, well, you know what I mean. She probably does have balls. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. For that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Tell me where I was 2:30. Oh. I guess I have to present some. Guide map. Time of death to 30. Pierce to the chest by spear. Card key for the studio employee grants entry to Studio 1. He's dragging. I guess. Maybe present the photo? I know this is the second photo. Okay, there, yeah. Objection! Look at this photo that I stole. Hold on. Look at this photograph. One. God damn it. Look at this photograph. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, if you wanted to work in studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo when I broke into your office. Note that on the back of the photo printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really Sunday.
Actually, I knew that too. I'm not... Stop it. You're confusing me. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Do you know where 2 stands in the alphabet?
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Old fart. Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? We all know that 1 begins the alphabet.
Oh, blah, 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 I can't believe it. I didn't know 1 was in the alphabet.
Order! God, you're still all here. I thought we were alone. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. I'm lost.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself, or someone who broke in like me.
Hey, you want your metal weapons now? I'll eat you alive. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these new fake computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. I'm kind of lost in this trial as well. Why do you seem so lost? I guess it's just this witness is throwing you off.
Somehow you are. You're whippersnapper too. But I love that about you.
What? What happened?
Whippersnapper.
What was that? Was that a Vietnam flashback?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
You and your old person memory.
Let me guess, you need to testify again. Good thing I'm a generous old man. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Why are you even speaking? Nothing happened. Sigh. I see. I should expect this at this point. Your testimony, please.
Oh my god, how many testimonies are we gonna get from this old woman? The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded in the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious to me see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Of course you do. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course I am. I just remembered it.
Of course.
Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn fairly unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person, alright, what job to do? What is that job? I know you're about to say it, but what is it now? Another job.
That's right. I tackled the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
And throw them away if they're not suspicious. Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are so frustrating, I don't bother.
Are there any photos that aren't suspicious that we see? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Of course, for the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag?
Well, I didn't touch that speed look Will Powers for anything.
I think she's missing the point. Don't bother, just let her keep going. That's even I remember throwing out of what's the photo? Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? Phoenix Wright. Your language, please. Who in the heck?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Maya? Is it Maya?
They get information about the rehearsal from God knows where. You're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, he vented. Have you heard of the hit? If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
This was definitely Maya. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. It's Maya.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Sounds like Maya. What?
I can't believe a kid on this is real.
Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be in about the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him and catch him. Not with these rusty boots.
A boy in the 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. That's a problem. Keep on doing it.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. There's no possible way.
Raz, this isn't paying much mind. That's why I erased the name.
Nick, what's going on? I don't know. I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. How dare they? I think it was the kid. I want this kid arrested.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. Yay, recess! I want to go on the swing. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time, you old fuck.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Oh god. Mr. Powers.
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I did go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. But don't worry. I have arranged a 5-year-old to take your place in jail.
Sniff. Wah.
You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? We're gonna arrest a 5-year-old, Maya. Obviously. First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Like the 5-year-old. God, I love arresting children. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. If we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Our goal is to take so long that the statute of limitations takes hold. They can't arrest you. What is it? 7 years or something? I think it's more than that for murder.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. You are mostly screwed. Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
Sigh.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Wah.
I just like to talk for no reason.
Court will now reconvene for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. God, the slide was so fun. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. I have no idea what's going on. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, immediately.
Compelling argument. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? Thoughts and considerations?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
Well, you guys are just really putting on the evidence, aren't you?
There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Oh, what are they talking about? How about the 10-year-old? I hope we arrest the 10-year-old.
Order! Interesting. I do like executing 10-year-olds. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
What? That's all we do here, Judge.
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
It's Edgeworth.
I agree.
Right, great. Is that the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Powers that could have committed the murder?
The assistant girl, the grade school boy, security lady. The 10-year-old, of course.
It was the grade school boy.
Yep. Why doesn't anyone say anything? Bah humbug. Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Oh, so he killed himself. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Well, if we bring him in for questioning, Edgeworth.
Maybe that was a dumb move on my part.
Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I...
What? That was the answer?
I thought that's what we were saying. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
Girl, this fight isn't over yet.
If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. So who's the...
Oh, I guess that was wrong. The assistant girl, the security lady. Guess the security lady? It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The Steel Samurai's dragging his leg in this picture. It could just be from old age. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the acting scene run through. There's no one person other than Powers and Hammers who knew about that injury. The security lady, Oldbag. God, I wish, Phoenix, but something tells me it's not.
Right, whippersnapper. Oh no, I can't believe we're still alive.
Order! Order! Is this true, old man? Did you do it? Is this facts?
Yes, I did it. I ate him alive. Old Bag. That's Miss Old Bag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. And slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. She's very spry for 380.
Well, why would you go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? I don't know. Please tell me.
Simple, Your Honor. It's actually so simple I'm surprised you didn't get it immediately. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the If she was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. It makes so much sense. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Yes, high five, Brady.
Question mark? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? He's like, he didn't sleep well last night. He's off his game. Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
I want to go home. I'm sleepy. And hungry. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. He's, actually really off his game for some reason. I agree that it was the old lady. Could be no one else.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Hey, you boy, don't just sit there. Do something for your mama.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Give Granny a break? No. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? I loved him. I loved him so much. When I saw him get with that girl, I just had to.
You forgot that Mr. Powers likes a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. And I'm sure she'll take it in stride.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 second stops.
Yeah, I can easily, without hesitation, take my victims at the age of 10.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
She does raise a point. That boy is not the killer, even though I said so, like, 5 seconds ago. Ignore that.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and meet your eldest day, whippersnapper?
Actually, it's Valentine's Day. I have proof. I do? A proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that just a boy could not have committed this murder?
Card key for... Oh. Wait. Because he couldn't get into Studio One? Yeah, it was. Take that! Just look at this card key that I also stole. All my evidence is stolen. It's even the murder, as we all know, is Studio One. Where was the vent, though? Was that the employee area? Is there not a vent to Studio One? Could he not have vented to Studio One? However, you need a card key to enter Studio One, and I have it here. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key?
I see. What would the witness care to comment on this?
Murph.
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for day.
What? Judge, how dare you? Whenever Edgeworth says something random and stupid, you're just like, okay, time to end the trial. But when I say something random and stupid, it's like, no, we have to have another day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something old hag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we can continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait to eat some jam. I think that...
What? No!
Wait a second.
There's no way.
I'm not going to sit here like run up barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
There's no way. I thought it was actually gonna end. Please, old bag.
Huh?
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Please, just execute her.
Miss Oldbag, that's enough. She's resisting arrest. Fire! Fire! What is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony again?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, you stupid old woman? No. By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Edgeworth is as lost as you are.
Well, testify.
God damn it. You my lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. It was given directly by Obama. There were some other people that studied on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Oh, they wanted nothing to do with it. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me of them not letting them get away, it's not free.
Are you kidding me? Who else was there?
Miss Oldbag, are you kidding me? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Hey, you been listening? They told me to shove them out of trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Except shut up. Nope, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, I guess we'll do the cross-examination again. Oh.
Okay, just tell me who these people are. I'm so sick of you. Oopsie, the one key. Yeah, I don't care. They were some other people in the studio. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Oh, crazy. The director. I was wondering how only these 4 people existed at the studio. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, we're all surprised no one asked about it. You didn't ask what.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employer Elmore for the run. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, it says right there, stupid. Here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but, I don't think so. I mean, we just need to talk to these 2 people. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and some bigwigs were all present. Also a kid. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I can't believe it. I just want to go to sleep, everyone. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection. Wait, I want to do another testimony.
I swear to this holy. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby Number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Now let's hunt down that boy and kill him. Aw, really? It's nothing. Grin.
Oh,
Or should I sniff?
we'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses if they're certain, and I'm sure neither of them could ever possibly be the killer. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back. I was just trying to get an innocent person put in jail, because I hate her. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I'm kind of sorry for her.
I feel sorry for her if she, dies of stroke or something. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff. Ooh-ah.
To be continued?
To be continued.
Alright, and perfectly, again, we will end it there. Alright, that was the first trial. Still don't really know anything. It was kind of weird how out of it Edgeworth was. Maybe the first loss really took a toll on him. But yeah, I don't feel like we've met the murderer yet. The only suspect so far is the assistant, who we haven't really talked about yet. But I'm guessing it's probably either going to be the producer or the director, or both. Who knows? We'll find out next time in the second investigation. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment if you did, and I hope to see you all next time. Until then, bye.